And can you still see me if I'm looking at other screens, like off of my desktop? You can still see me, correct? Okay. All right. So I guess this is starting with me as soon as we get our shared point up. But just wanted to officially welcome everyone to our first of many more to come Southwest Regional Experience Isagenix. And why we're doing this is because, you know, we really want to massively connect with all of our teams, our leaders, our associates, and our guests, our community members in your neck of your woods. Yeah, I mean, I really want you guys to know that when JoJo and I met with other leaders in Nevada, right before celebration, and even when I went to travel in Southern California with the BBs and their teams, we've talked about what we need to do to really provide unity to the Southwest. And so this is what we're doing. And so for those of you who've been with Isagenix for more than a year, or if you've already been a part of our Wednesday corporate Zooms, you know the format, you see this. We're going to just keep trying new styles, new techniques, and sharing. And so, you know, JoJo and I are going to just kind of provide a brief overview. I'm going to talk about a little bit more of the company's history and just sharing a little bit why we are Isagenix and what makes us, our culture, so unique. And I know most of you already know this, but for anyone that's going to be watching this as a recording later, someone who's very new, someone who's just thinking, well, you know, do I really believe in what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing? Well, check it out for yourself. This is the time to do it. If anything else, we're just asking for everyone just to have an open heart, open mind for all the possibilities that you can do for your life and for the lives of those that you love and want to impact on a daily basis. So it's really my honor to be here with you all. So without further ado, my name is Martha Whitfield, Regional Sales Manager now for the Southwest, and I'm so grateful to be here with you all. And JoJo, if I'm not seeing it yet, but if you would be so kind, I wanted to just kind of go ahead and share a little bit of a story. We're just celebrating our 15th year anniversary. I don't know if you guys know, but we officially launched, incorporated, privately owned Isagenix International March 23rd, 2002. But when it began, prior to that, a year or 2 years prior to it being privately owned and publicly became a corporation, I don't know if you know that the company's owners and our master formulator, John Anderson, they were good friends. Now, Jim and Kathy Coover, so I don't know if you mind, but yeah, thank you. I guess I'm just, I know we're going to just keep going. Yep, we're going through that. But yeah, boom, we're here at John Anderson, Jim and Kathy Coover, and Eric Coover. Who does not know about them and their history? If you don't, share it in the chat room or tell us a little bit more about how long you've known about this company. But, you know, our master formulator, John Anderson, believes in holistic, natural ingredients, pure ingredients for all the products. And he's worked for over 400 to 600 companies in his 40 years of being in the science world. Nutritional, dietary, supplements, you name it, he did it all. And, you know, for years he did that, and he actually owned his own company, and it was going under. And because of that, he wanted to find a way to still provide no compromise products, quality ingredients to his products. And he was tired of other companies telling him to do it this way, to cut it short with ingredients, to dilute his products with really bad things, bad stuff. So when he's been friends with the Coovers for many, many years, and the Coovers actually said no to him a few times. So how many of us have said no a few times to even just our products, or to other people that are just sharing about some amazing experiences that they've had, whether it's physical or financial benefits from just being a part of Isagenix. So I want to really just honor them and let you guys know that when we started, it was 9 employees. And it was in a small, very much, Kathy would describe it as, you could literally reach somebody else's cubicle in just by the length of your arms. And that's what Kathy would say. It was like a really small office where near Scottsdale Airport, if you're familiar with the Phoenix area and Scottsdale. But then, of course, I want you to know that, Kathy and Jim and John, the three of them came together and really created this beautiful, beautiful culture in this company. And so I'm going to talk about that. And, of course, we want to honor Eric Coover, too, our legacy future owner of this company and what he's doing already for the START group, the demographics from the 18 to 35-year-olds that have felt actually out of place for quite some time, because if you think about network marketing, it's always been those who have been in the business for quite a long time, or the baby boomers, and here he is really launching that. So I want you to know that when they all came together, especially the Coovers and John, they had a vision. And this vision, you guys, I hope it's all of our vision. I hope it's our mission and our purpose in life now that we're part of Isagenix, is to really impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain. And in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So when I say that, I say it with such conviction, the way that even Jim and Kathy, when they say it on stage, or even when they say it to us here at the corporate office, when we are in meetings with them, you guys, they are so dedicated to making sure that we are the next Johnson & Johnson. We are the next household name. And I love what Eric Coover just did just recently on Isagenix Facebook business group. He said it. He declared it, you guys. He says, from now to our timeline, from now until the next 10 years, we will be the names and the mainstream products for everybody in the world. So isn't that pretty awesome to see that and hear that from Eric Coover? So I just want to go ahead and share that with you, and how we are not only partnered with the right executives, the right corporate team. And I mean, I'm not going to knock us, but I think we do have, a lot of great solutions here. I mean, we've got 5 solutions. You're seeing weight loss, energy performance, healthy aging, and wealth creation. And I have the honor now to turn this over to our amazing JoJo Bennington, because I really want her to really talk a little bit more about the right company, and I'm really about what are some of our highlights. And technically speaking here, she knows so much about our company. I mean, she's been with our company for quite a while, right, JoJo? So I'm going to leave it to you now to kind of share a little bit more about why you love our products, our company. And of course, I do want to honor you and just to thank you for being so willing to do this for us. 6-star Golden Circle, 1-star Executive, Isagenix Legacy Club Millionaire, because we are starting this new recognition to honor our millionaires, and 164. So JoJo from Las Vegas, it is your stage now.
Thank you, Martha, so much. And thank you. I just want to honor you for getting us all together and really, organizing the region, getting us all connected. And, it's so great. It's great to be in a room together, but it's so cool to have this technology where we can touch each other on a Saturday morning and see everybody's smiling faces. And I'm just honored to be here. And thank you for inviting me to do this. And I've been here for 12 years, and almost 12. We're snaking it right up on 12. And when I was first introduced, I was one of those people who said no. And somebody approached me. In fact, it was Dave MacArthur, for any of you who know him. He's one of our millionaires in the company. He approached me and asked me if I had ever cleansed, and it was the last thing I wanted to hear about. And I told him no, and go away, I think I said. And luckily I got a second chance to revisit that decision and to say yes. The second time was the best yes I ever made. And, it was interesting because when he asked me that question, it was, what was I seeing when I was looking in the mirror? I was looking for a solution. And I was thinking to myself, I wanted a solution. When I met him, I was doing some other crazy cleanse that I was totally miserable on. But I was tired and broke, and I, for sure, no question, was unhealthy. I was living stressed out. I had 3 full-time businesses that I ran myself. And, I had 9 16-year-old girls that worked for me. And so if you think about, I had 3 tanning salons, and most people don't want 1 teenage girl in their household, let alone 9 that work for them, right? So if the stress every single day was I had to be there to put the key in the door to make $1, because if I wasn't there to open the door, it just didn't happen. And to have 3 businesses in an industry where, you know, we were the throwaway money. So when things happened in the world, we were the first things to go. So when you think about how that was unfortunate, most people don't need to tan when the economy's bad, but they still need to eat. So that was a key point for me, right? So I was looking for an answer, and this was it. But it was not even just how could a shake company change my situation. It was, what's this cleanse going to do for me? And I really didn't care about the opportunity or sharing it. In fact, I didn't say anything to anybody for the first little while. But I decided to put the product in my body, and I'll tell you guys why. Because I knew that I needed nutrition, and so I was willing to take a chance, even though I was the skeptic. I was the #1 skeptic, and I was a researcher. And so don't throw things at me that don't have backing, because I'm a researcher and I will find it. And you know, we knew that the industry stats, if we just look at them, no question I was a skeptic, because we have all of these, look at the money that's spent in all of these areas, and most of them, it's like an over 90% failure rate. So of course we're all skeptical. So when something comes along that actually works, it's amazing. And so the first time I put a shake in my body, I changed. It was really interesting, because I just wanted to lose my extra little last 10 sticky pounds that I couldn't get off, and I had no energy, and I didn't sleep well, and I didn't have good performance. So all of those things, it's kind of the domino effect, right? You start to not feel good in one area, and you start to not feel good in lots of areas, right? It just sort of happens day by day where you're just not yourself anymore. And the first time I put a shake in, and I really understood what it was doing for me. It was 24 grams of undenatured whey protein. I didn't even know what undenatured whey protein was at that point. But now understanding how the process is and how much better that feeds your body. And not only did it build my lean muscle, but it also helped my muscle from wasting away. So on those days when I couldn't get to the gym and I was working really hard, it was helping my muscles to stay lean. It was fueling me with the best protein, carbohydrates, all the good fats that we need. Sometimes we demonize carbohydrates and fats, but we need those in our body to really function at an optimal level. Plus all the nutrients and vitamins that came with it, and it tasted great. So any of you guys love the Isagenix shake, drop your favorite flavor in the comments, and maybe even your favorite recipe, right? So put those in there, because I know chocolate, I'm a chocolate girl, so chocolates are my favorite. But the first time I cleansed, this was when I noticed it. So this was day 4 for me. And I put this cellular cleanse into my body that has this amazing aloe vera as a base. Most of us don't know this, but aloe vera is so healing. But a lot of companies smash their aloe vera to get out the heart fillet. Well, when you do that and you smash the outside into the inside, do you know that it negates the healing properties? So when we say we take the inner heart fillet out to make the base of our cleanse, that's a huge factor you don't know, because they actually open it up and take out the inside instead of smashing it together to get it out. So cool, right? One of those like cool little things that after 12 years of being here, you learn on the way. But with all of the herbs, you look at all of the herbs that are in the cleanse, they are synergistically put together to help our bodies detoxify and get rid of impurities in a natural way. This is not one of those poopy cleanses, right? We don't have to go get a novel and sit in the bathroom for a week. It doesn't work like that. This works with our body's own natural filtration system. And when I went through this on day 4, when I woke up after my cleanse, I'm not even lying, like the colors of the world changed. I walked outside and went, wow, I've never seen green that color before. Just everything was so much better. Not only could I tell that I had lost inches, but how I felt, my mental clarity changed everything. That was a huge day for me. It was also the day that I forgot to get up and have a cup of coffee. Ooh, that was a big deal, because I was drinking a pot of coffee a day then, you guys. So was energy an issue for me? Yeah, totally. And so Ionic Supreme, I call this my happy juice. It should just be renamed happy juice, because no question, stress, it's clinically proven to deal with that cellular stress that just, is anybody under stress? We drive down the street, we get stressed. We go to the grocery store and stand in line, we're stressed. Like, there's stress around us everywhere. So to have this not only help that stress, but deal with our mental and physical performance, it's got adaptogens in it. You guys know what adaptogens are? You do say yes, 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 yes. But adaptogens are these really cool things that go into an environment and adapt to what we need. All right? So your environment and my environment are completely different. So it can go in my environment and fill in where I'm missing, where my gaps are. And it can go in your environment and fill in where your gaps are. It's so cool how it works. So if I'm going to go to the gym and I need extra, it's going to help lift me there. And if I need to calm down and relax and de-stress, it's going to help me there. So such a cool thing. I do not go a day without this. Never, ever, ever. It's my favorite thing. Shh, don't tell me. Okay, my second favorite thing are e-shots. But guess what's in e-shots, you guys? Adaptogens. So cool, right? So the same adaptogens, well, actually, there are a little bit of different adaptogens are in our e-shots than are in our ionics. But people go, ooh, energy shots. Not so good. But this is what's really cool. They are not that junky energy shot that's out there on the market, okay? We're not going to talk bad about anybody, but we have the best awesome ingredients. So no artificial colors or flavors or sweeteners, and no crazy caffeine. None of that stuff that makes you feel totally crazy. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done like an energy drink or an energy shot and you feel that real crazy, anxious energy, and it almost makes you not feel good. And then you crash. So you don't feel good because you feel anxious and then you crash. This is not that. These are so totally amazing. And the new raspberry flavor that they just released for us, anybody loving those? Oh my gosh, yes, totally, right? So love my e-shots. And this is, so remember I was talking about that pot of coffee a day? This is what's so cool about this. When they released our Isagenix coffee, I was like, what? Coffee? But then when I had a cup of this, it did not hurt my stomach. And I've had so many people be able to go back to drinking coffee again that were having such stomach ickies over other coffee. And so with green tea extracts and coconut oil and MCTs, it actually is healthy coffee. Yay, exciting. It was for me, for sure. And then we have our Isolene Pro Shake. So if anybody's really like stuck in a plateau or they need extra protein because they're out there doing bodybuilding stuff or working out really hard, 36 grams of that same undenatured whey protein, so good for a boost and to boost your muscles when you're working out. And our AMP line, not only do we have a pre-workout and a recover with the BCAAs, but what's so cool about our AMP line is that it is totally certified by Informed Sport now. So for a lot of us, we go, well, what does that mean? So if I have even a high school athlete, a college athlete, an Olympic athlete, they're always worried about taking a supplement that could potentially not only harm their body, but if they got drug tested, that they would be taking some sort of substance that is either banned or isn't good for them. And so we are now Informed Sport certified, which means that not only what we say is in the product, so it's certified, but it's also listed as a safe product for the World Anti-Doping Agency. That's a huge deal when you're talking to somebody who is in the sport world. And, we used to have, our AAA baseball players who loved our shake, but couldn't take it into the locker room because back then we didn't have this Informed Sport certification. Now they can feel proud carrying that into the locker room with them. So I'm very proud of that we have that. Oh my gosh, healthy aging. So, for me, I'm going to be 52. Oh my gosh, I said that out loud. Don't tell anybody. So what's so cool about the fact that as we age, we know that we need to keep our lean muscle up because it also helps with our balance. Because as we age, it's just the way it goes. Our bone structure, our muscle structure starts to not be as supportive. And so to put in the good nutrition and the good protein helps with that balance. But we need vitamins and minerals on a regular basis, even more as we age. And the AM PM pack that we have, our complete essentials, really are complete. So we're covering our omegas, which are triple tested for toxicity, our CoQ10, our resveratrol, our D3. Do you know the majority of our society is D3 deficient? Isn't that amazing? Vitamin C. So all of these things that we need on a regular basis to keep us functioning optimally are all inside of there. But there's this one really cool thing that I love. It's called Isagenix. And this really is an exclusive product for Isagenix, because this product was created to help the body heal at the cellular level where our telomeres are, or if you think about how healing enzymes are in our body. And if you guys don't know how healing enzymes work inside of our body, there's a good research project for you. But we are clinically proven to increase the catalase enzyme inside of our systems over 30%. So the clinical study that they did there was incredible, because catalase enzyme is one of the most healing enzymes inside of our body. So if you look into that a little bit further, you'll be able to see how this product all put together, this system, because it really is a system, right, you guys? If you just take one thing, can you feel a little bit better? Yes. But doesn't it work so much better when it's put together as a system? And we have things that we can do at every level. John Anderson told me once, if there was a magic bullet and I could just give you this one little pill, I would do that. But I can't do that. That's why it's in a system put together like this, because we need all of these different things. And I can't just give you this one little pill. If I could, I would, but you just can't do it that way. And so, do they really work? So when we're looking at the clinical study we were just talking about, not only have we done clinical studies on what happens to our bodies as we age with the Isagenix, but we've done performance studies and weight loss studies. So if you think about the top heart healthy diet, you go to the doctor and the doctor goes, here, gives you this piece of paper, says follow all these instructions to do this heart healthy diet. They put Isagenix up against this heart healthy diet, and we just really blew them out of the water. 56% more weight loss, 47% more fat loss, and twice as much visceral fat. Do you guys know what visceral fat is? It's that fat that's in there around your organs. That's the really dangerous fat, because that's the stuff that messes up your organs and your intestines and gets in the way of everything functioning right. Tell you what, twice as much visceral fat loss, that's a big deal. So we actually have an MRI of somebody before and after, and you can see their visceral fat go away. Isn't that amazing? Have you guys seen that MRI? If you haven't seen it, please go on to isagenixhealth.net and look at the clinical study, because the picture's there. It's amazing. So what do you think? No compromise products. That's why John came here with Jim and Kathy to create this, is to have no compromise products. That was a huge deal for me, because when I researched this, I not only researched Jim and Kathy and John, but I researched every ingredient in this product, because I was thinking about selling my tanning salons to do this full time. So when I usually do research, the deeper I look, the worse it gets, right? You find little things. That didn't happen here. The deeper I looked, the better it got. I kept looking for that thing, for that red flag that was going to tell me, no, don't do this. And I never found it. I never found it, which is why 12 years later, I am still here. And it just keeps getting better. And everything that they're doing and everything that they back up just keeps getting better. And then they incorporate these amazing programs like the Ice Body Challenge. Who's in the Ice Body Challenge? Okay, you're not. So is the Ice Body Challenge amazing? Look at all of these people who have had such great results. But here's the good thing. No matter who you are and whether or not you want to go be a bodybuilder, or whether you just want to lose some weight, or no matter what, get involved in the Ice of Body Challenge, because when you complete your 16 weeks, the company is generous enough to just go right on, good job, here's $200 in free product. Is that totally cool? And in the process, you get all this accountability, there's a Facebook page to help us be accountable, there's workouts, there's recipes, they are totally supportive. So really, what's the biggest thing that we go through when we struggle with weight loss or body transformation? It's that support and motivation. We have this amazing community that's been created around us. And then they just keep creating programs like this and then giving us free stuff back for just being involved. So good, right? What about results, you guys? Real people that have real results. Do I even need to show you the rest of their body? Can you just see it? Like, we have what we call Face It Friday, okay? What do you guys think about that? Is that incredible? So Raphael and Chelsea are amazing leaders in our team, and I just want to recognize them for all the hard work that they do and everything that they've put into their transformations and helping others transform. It's been incredible. What about Tina? Tina's about to be inducted into our 100-pound club, you guys. Shh, quiet, don't tell. Okay, isn't that so cool? I think she's at like 120 pounds now. Didn't ever think she could do this. In fact, her doctor even told her she would never be able to do this. Is that crazy? Would never be able to have the transformation that she's had. We have other 100-pound club members here. I see them on the page right now. Laura and Myron, shout out to you guys for being on. Congratulations on all your success. And so you guys know that, we are not here to diagnose, treat, cure, fix anything. That's not what we're here for. The body's the miracle. You just have to give it the things it needs to function correctly. Give it the right things, and it knows what to do. We cannot live on the junk food that's in our society and have quality of life as we age. We just can't do it. We have to keep good stuff going in. And, I said no to this in the beginning, said no to the product, said no to the opportunity, and then I started to have a transformation. And what happened for me? My friends started going, what are you doing? Well, and I didn't go, I'm not going to tell you. I told them what I was doing. And I never thought about anything. I gave them the system I got myself. And then all of a sudden I got this little card in the mail that had money on it. And I was like, what is this? I started making money on accident. And I was like, wow, well, if there's something here that's that simple to make money with, and this product is that profound, and it's changing lives. I saw what it did for me. I lost 5 more pounds than I wanted to lose, and 22 inches. I never expected to lose 22 inches. I didn't even know where I had 22 inches to lose, but it went away. So do you think people noticed 22 inches off of me? And my girlfriends are like, what are you doing? So I shared it with them. And then they had a result, and they shared it with their friends. And those 2 girlfriends that I shared with has turned into like 25,000 people or something. I don't know what crazy number, right? And all I did was share what experience I had. It wasn't this huge, weird, crazy thing where people go, ooh, you're doing that thing. No, I just told my experience. I eat at a great restaurant, I go tell somebody. I get a comfy pair of tennis shoes, I go tell people. It's just the way we do things. We're all born to share something that we love. We just do. And so I joined Isagenix. I shared it with my friends. They shared it. And in the process of sharing all of that, I sold my tanning salons. I've been able to retire my husband from the electrical union. He now is home working with us full time. And all we do is share this knowledge. Is that weird? It's not weird, right? We just want people to have great results and have an amazing life. And we're having a life that we could have never imagined before. And, everybody's results are different, just like they're different on the product. They're different in the business, but this is for everyone. It's your desire. It's your want. It's your wish. Everyone can share something that they love. Have an experience with the product. I challenge you to not share it with somebody when you have an experience like we've had, right? How do you not share it? So I don't care which solution is good for you. It's weight loss or energy or performance, healthy aging. I have girls on the team with us. They didn't need weight loss. They were afraid of weight loss. They were having a hard time putting weight on. So how do I help somebody like that? Well, when we put good nutrition and protein, even cleansing them helps them put on weight and muscle. Incredible. How does the same system work for two people like that? So I don't care which one it is. They're all here for you. We educate. You decide what you want, and we support you with that decision, because that's the way it works. It's not about me. It's about what you want and what you choose for your life. And we're just here to help you have that thing, whatever it is. Cool? Isn't that amazing?
Oh my gosh, JoJo, my gosh. I'm like typing in from just the chat room alone, like make money by accident. We are born to share. I mean, you're so right, JoJo. And you are the expert, I honestly know, of Isagenix. So thank you so much for just spending this time and pouring your beliefs of the products and just the company and just your journey as well, and just the support that your entire team and the results of Tina, Raphael, Chelsea, and of course Laura and Myron. We just love seeing these amazing real results of real people, yeah? And you know, what you guys think? Was this pretty worth it, just to spend a 35 minutes, 40 minutes with each other? And as we do this, we're going to do this consistently for the next 3 months. So today, what we are doing is just kind of launch the sharing of a special gift. So you guys are all here, you're present, and I know that you probably have been working throughout the week and sharing this. So maybe at this point we can just go ahead and end the recording. Yeah. But I will share with you that there's